Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Unflinching Order, where we are playing the Forge Cult and going for a power victory. At this moment we are doing an expedition at the Heap Stanton. We are reading the Watchful Tantra. We are doing some progress in our detective work. We are healing a injury. The Pearls of Renown are here. There's quite a lot of mystic on the table as well, so it might be that the notoriety we get from here will go here and we'll get some evidence. Who knows? We are promoting Rose here because we need her to be a disciple, because we're gonna send her out to Heap Stanton as well. We do have some bleak thoughts, so we're gonna need to get some contentment from somewhere, but that's fine. We'll get it when we get it. Now, at this moment, because we are reading this should give us Lantern 8 lore. With the Lantern 8 lore, we can get to the Spider's Door. Let's send Valsiane over here. From the Spider's Door, we can find a 15 Forge influence. We have level 10 Forge lore. So if we can just upgrade Tristan to a Reshaper and make him our lover, we should have enough aspect for a victory. Which, yeah, that actually makes me think we're not gonna work on our Inspector position anymore. Like this guy, he can do what he wants. We have the keys to victory on the table already. So we could maybe start doing some commissions then. But nah, we don't even, we're not even gonna waste any time on work anymore. Okay, got our health there, and now we're gonna get another sickness incoming, but that's fine. We'll just dream it away. Okay, we need to wait until Rose is... Her name's Rose, right? Yeah, Rose. Until Rose is promoted, which she is right now. Rose has sharpened her cunning to a concentrated point. Wait. You have the exact same text as Victor. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Phoenician Invocation and we got the Rite of Watchman's Sorrow, which we already had. Now, with the Phoenician Invocation, if we dream about the stack door and we use the Phoenician Invocation, we are approaching the Spider's Door. In dreams, the silken sands are the place that whispers. Grey grains shift, grey weeds quiver. I have read of the angular track one must follow, of the sand's arched, unseen, slow-stepping residents. Right, and since that's a thing now, we are gonna take these hanger-ons into the cult so that we can feed them to the Spider's Door. So, use the cult. Let's just start taking these people in. We're also gonna feed Porter to the cult, so actually we probably should have taken Isabeth first so that we will have a full moth person, because Porter is gonna go to the Spider's Door, like, for reals. I am so done. He failed twice in a row in getting rid of evidence. Okay, Isabeth, you come here. We're gonna need a moth person, so come here, please. Okay, there's the affliction, which we will need to dream away sooner than later, hopefully. And now we are suspended in our job. That is fine. What did it say here now? My absence has been noted. I've been suspended. Right, and you guys should have all the things you need, except you're gonna need some more funds. So take some more funds. Okay. The sands drain away like water, and beneath is the stone from which gods arose so long ago. Ahead is the door, glistening like rain, its black surface beaded with blood, each drop heavy curved like a swollen tick. So now we have the way to the Spider's Door. Now, before we start going to the Spider's Door, we're gonna have to upgrade Tristan. So that means that we're gonna have to sleep on the stack door until we find the heat from there. Okay, Isabeth, we will also make you into a disciple immediately. Okay, all back together. So let's start dreaming about the stack door once more. And we actually got the Season of Contentment here, so that this is gonna go here, and we're gonna be done with that. Oh, some unhappy far off things. Old unhappy far off things. But now we have Isabeth as a disciple, so if we get evidence, we can get rid of it. Let's actually talk to Tristan about the Oriflamme's auction house. Tristan nods empathetically without speaking, so that we can make Tristan into a lover, because he needs to be our lover so that we can actually do it the way I've been thinking about doing it. When I say it, I mean ascending. We are now disgraced. I've lost my position. I'm unlikely to regain it. I must find my own way in the civilian world. Yeah, we're already finding it, so don't you worry there, man. Okay, this gives us a restlessness, which we can just paint away because we just lost our job, so what are we gonna do with our time? We're just gonna paint. I mean, mostly we're just gonna do occult things and not work, but every once in a while you get to urge to paint, so then you paint. No! No, the exotic cravings! Oh, it took my ascension power, and I needed that to talk to Tristan to make him into a lover. Bloody hell. Also, with my luck, the heat is gonna be here now. Okay, no heat here now. Just take the Forgotten Chronicle, and then we'll go back to the back door looking for the heat. This thing's gone. Yeah, this is gonna be here for 30 seconds. How long will you wait? You will wait for 30 seconds. Okay, so there is a small window when we can still put our dedication, or is it called dedication? Yeah, ascension actually at this point already. Here. And then Tristan will become our lover. Okay, now this is out of here. We will put our ascension power over here. To rise together. Tristan writes before I finish speaking. We should go now, he says very calmly, but when he places a hand on my shoulder, the hand trembles. Right, on and finish the painting there, that's fine, get a bit of contentment, some mystique, some glimmerings, you know, all the basic stuff. And now, Tristan is a lover and he is at 6 aspect, which is amazing. Now, let's take more of the pawns into the cult. Take this hanger on, use the formula Fissive. Oh, wrong kind of attention. Right as this is about to end. And we do have some mystic on the table there as well. Okay, no heat, we'll just take the Soul Rupture. We don't really care about what we get from here anymore, as long... well, the only thing we want is the heat. Oh, I really should have grabbed that mystique, so then this would have gone away already. Okay, more pawns. Let's take more of them in the cult. Okay, that pawn in the cult as well. We'll still take one more. Use the form of Fissive. And then I think we will have enough people to feed the spider store that we're gonna get the thing we want from there, like, regardless of how things go. A cozy nest. There are few passengers on board. No wonder if this cheerless icy isle was the ship's destination. But there's at least one passenger, someone who had protected their cabin door with more than physical locks. They must have gone ashore. They might return at any moment. We empty the luggage. I bend the books to shake them. Turn pictures to check the bags. We find clothes, tickets, maps. Nothing out of the ordinary. Although there's a curious translucent material like a sheet of snakeskin draped over a chair back. At last, when we slash the mattress to search its stuffing, we find a little collection of ivory scroll cases. So we find the Caesar's Tantra, we find the Fire Circle Tantra, we find the Incandescent Tantra, and we find the Leonine Tantra. The Incandescent Tantra is basically what we came here to get, but like I said, I think a couple of times already, we don't really need any of this anymore. So, to keep things a bit safer, we're gonna grab the notoriety so that we can accidentally lose it there. And is there heat? Yes, the heat is there. Thank you. Now, with that heat, we should be able to upgrade Tristan into a reshaper. Okay, pawn in the cult. Now, we put the cult in here, we put Tristan in here, we put the formula Fissive in here, and we put the trembling heat here. Attempt to exalt a disciple to a reshaper. Okay, that's not attempt, that's actually gonna happen. There's nothing the game can do about it, I think. Oh, need to grab the notoriety. Like, this is the most important thing here right now. Just to make sure that we don't get any evidence, because we're going to start putting these people in the cupboard, and that's going to create more notoriety. And if we have evidence on the table when we start doing that, it's going to be bad. So let's just make sure there's no evidence. I am the hammer and the anvil. I am the fire's touch and the iron's blessing. I pledge myself to the final conflagration. In another age, Tristan might have been a smith. In another life, he might have been a bomb maker. Okay, so now. We're gonna wait until this thing goes away. And then... Because I don't remember how long it takes to put people in the cupboard, so... We're gonna wait to make sure that we don't have any notoriety that can go there, okay? Now, we are gonna put Porter in the cupboard. Because Porter, you failed us once too many times. Betray and imprison the follower. This man must serve another purpose now. Into the cupboard they go. Okay, it only takes 10 seconds to put someone in the cupboard, it would seem. And yeah, that creates notoriety, which is bad. So, now, we will go to the spider's door, and we will... Where did Porter go there? Porter, a prisoner. Hey, that's the... Porter waits, still as a lizard. Right. The spider's door is always thirsty. Always. The blood I have given leaks in threads and spills to the skin of the world, and the door drinks it, and a moment's satisfaction swells its opening until I can pass. Okay, and through the spider's door we will head to the Mallory. Get an unresolved ambiguity. We really do not need that for anything. Last night in the Mantis, I visited the Mallory, from whose hammers and crucibles one does not emerge unchanged. And for 9 beats my heart ceased while entered the fires of the forge, and the passions of the forge entered into it. I woke with the dawn, and its poor divided colors inspire memories of the forge's passion for the sun, of the vagabond's curse, of the Grail's deep longing. So many half memories. Right, next person into the cupboard. We need to put these people in the cupboard, like, faster. Okay, because we're gonna get a lot of notoriety from this thing now. You, sir, will be sacrificed next, and we'll put the next person in the cupboard to wait. This one rails weakly against their fate. Is it the same text for all of these guys? Oh, it's just a follower betrayed always, right? It doesn't care which follower it was to start with. Rightio. Okay, back to the Mallory. A blaze of radiance. Every color has grown bright as new dye, but now all of them begin to bleed towards white. Now suddenly I'm thinking that maybe I marked my notes wrong and we don't find that thing from the Mallory, but I'm pretty sure we do find it from the Mallory. Last night in the Mantis I visited the Mallory, from whose impulses and rotations one does not emerge unchanged. There are many radiances there, from the fires and the forge and her names and her instruments, but one radiance lingers behind them all like a fading music. The last light of the sun and splendor shed in the moments of his division, here where the forge is strongest. Now that I have awoken, I see that radiance still. Okay, next victim for the spider's door. And next person into the cupboard. Okay, what's coming up next? Season of Exotic Frames. Oh, that's fine. As long as the Season of Suspicion isn't coming, we're fine here. Okay, let's... who cares about some notoriety as long as it doesn't turn into evidence? Oh, crap. 4 notoriety is quite a lot. 5 if we count this one here, but that's just gonna go away. Okay, and to the Mallory once more. Get some iotic essence. In the later operations of the forge, the madrigal yields to the true forge of days, and the essence begins to redden. Someday, perhaps, it will not, but for now we have this. Okay, well, in the worst case scenario that we suddenly don't find the level 15 influence from here, we can use this as well. Because if we use this and just increase the lore to level 12, and then summon King Crucible, we can do it. But I mean, there should be the level 15 influence behind the spider's door. Okay, now back to the spider's door we go. Use this follower, betrayed, put the next pawn in the cupboard. We need to start taking more people in the call pretty soon, just so we can have more people to put in the cupboard. What's coming up next? Season of Fascination, that's fine. Okay, 5 notorieties, that's nothing. Oh! A rival is at their business in the shadows. Right! I completely forgot we have that rival dude here as well. Like, he could still... No, he can't still be a problem. Like, he could do something, but I don't think he can do anything that will really bother us anymore. Okay, and to the Mallory we go, and there it is! An incandescence. Change follows fire. Right, so... Now, with the Sunset Rite, the Ascension of Power, the Incandescence, the Formula Fessive, and with Tristan, the Conflagration of the Heart. I have been in the flames so many times. The plates of my flesh grate one against another. I conjure now the heat of the forge, which will sear me from what I was. I will die as I pass the tricuspid gate, but death is not the end. I will be immortal, along, favored of the forge. Right. So, let's do that, and there is the golden timer. Like, we can see what this guy does. Like, does he get higher in his ascension here first? Like, he could go to 14, but... no, 4. But nope, he didn't manage to do anything. And nothing else bad is here on the table. So that is a victory. The Conflagration of the Heart. For a little while I dwell in the high rooms of the manses, and then I return through the tricuspid gate, and my body stirs in the ashes. I am hairless and imperishable as marble, and the forge's fire still burns within me. I carry the shaping strength. I will not grow old. Perhaps I will rebel. Perhaps one day I will rise even higher. Congratulations on the standard power victory. You have wrestled the game to its knees. There are other paths. Yes, there are other paths, and I have done them all. That was the only victory I hadn't shown on my channel yet. So if you want to see me do the Apostle Legacy, you can go back. There's a... I've done that. There's a series for that. If you want me to do any else Legacy, well, there's a series for that. I have done all the basic victories and all the Apostle victories and all the DLC victories. So that's this game done. Now, I have one idea of a run that I might still do, but I'm probably not going to do it like right now. I'll probably base on other games, and then maybe later on when I feel like coming back to this, I'll do that one run that I'm still thinking about. But that's all for Cultist Simulator, for now at least. Now, if you want to see me play something else, some other games, like there's a link to Reddit down there in the description, and to like my channel's personal subreddit, there's a link down there, and there's a thread there where pretty much all the games I own are listed, so you can check that out, and then you can, if you have a Reddit account, you can just answer me there what you'd like me to see play, or you can like talk to me on Twitter at Uncle Carp if you feel like it. But hey, this is it now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next. I'm gonna have to think about it hard today, and then we'll see what it is. But for now, Cultist Simulator is done for a while. I'm Uncle Carp. This was Cultist Simulator. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you in the next series.